So in this video, we're going to visit the additive property of equality again. So solving equations, just these one-step equations where we have to add or subtract something. But this time we're going to look at it with decimals. So this is the additive property of equality with decimals. And this is the exact same thing that we did with whole numbers. We're just going to do it with some decimals. So for example, solve. So the first problem here, x minus 5.24 equals 9.9. So again, I see a problem like this. When I see the word solve, that means I want to get the variable, so in this case x, all by itself. And so to do that, if we look at this, x is, along here with the x, we're subtracting 5.24. So we need to get this 5.24 to the other side to get the x all by itself. And so we're going to do the opposite of it. So instead of subtracting 5.24, we're going to add 5.24. And again, you do not have to put this straight up and down line that I just put here. I put it there to remind myself I just need to add it once on the left of this line and once on the right of this line. Sometimes people begin to try to add the 5.24 like everywhere they possibly can. So if you are one of those people who's kind of getting lost in that, think about making a line here and you want to add it once on the left, once on the right. And so if we add these things together, on the left-hand side here, these would cancel out, and we would just be left with x. On the right-hand side, we have to add 9.9 plus 5.24, and I'm just going to do that on my calculator. So when I do that, I get 15.14, and that's my final answer. And just like before, you can check your answer. So 15.14 minus 5.24, does that actually equal 9.9? And yeah, it actually does. So if you take 15.14 and you subtract 5.24, you do get 9.9. So we'll try another one. Let me find one with addition here. So if I have, say, 5.63 is equal to y plus 1.81. So again, if I look at this, my variable is y. I want to get the y all by itself. To do that, I'm going to have to take this 1.81 and move it to the other side. And the way that I do that is by doing the opposite of 1.81. So I was adding 1.81, so I'm going to subtract 1.81 from both sides. And if I do that, on the left-hand side there, I'm going to punch that into my calculator. So 5.63 minus 1.81 is 3.82. And on this side, the 1.81s cancel, and I'm just left with y. And again, you can check your answer. So 5.63, does that actually equal 3.82 plus 1.81? So if you actually add 3.82 plus 1.81, you do get 5.3. So yep, works out. We're all happy. So again, same thing. So if you have a variable and you're adding or subtracting a number to it, all you're trying to do is bring that to the other side. And remember, right, you can always check your answer. You don't have to do this check your answer step, but it's a good idea to try it. A, it'll help prevent you from getting problems wrong in ALEKS, which no one likes to do. And B, on the test, you would know whether or not you got the problem correct or not, right? Because by doing this, I can say, oh yeah, I know for sure that I found the right answer there with the 3.82.